Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
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 How are you guys?
Good. You.
Great.
How are all of you? Awesome.
It's almost as if we cared.
Oh,
We do.
care.
We do. All right.
We do
So,
care.
what's today's topic?
Today's story is about how there have been internal documents for the PlayStation 4 NEO that have leaked.
Ooh. Okay.
And they have a lot of very interesting information, which confirms some of the information I had been told previously,
Okay.
which I didn't want to leak for reasons of confidentiality.
Well, now it's not you who leaked it. It's on the interwebs.
It's on the interwebs, exactly. So essentially, PlayStation released for developers, I'm assuming, a series of slides containing information on what exactly the NEO is, okay, which has further confirmed that there is going to be a PlayStation NEO. And they went over basically what is the NEO, new titles play even better on the NEO, hardware specs, budget between game and system, support with SDK 350, which we don't really care all that much about, lower resolution strategies, lower resolutions. So there's a lot of information.
So it's a side grade to the PS4.
A side grade, I like that. Yes, essentially what they confirm here, I like that, side grade.
Thank you.
They confirmed that the original PS4 and the NEO will coexist in the same marketplace.
So kind of like the Xbox 360 and the 360 Elite.
No, think of the Xbox One and the Xbox One S,
Okay.
which they've
slim
just
one?
announced. The slim one. It's 4K compatible. And then Sony was even surprised when they had announced it at E3. They were
Right.
like, wow, we're surprised they announced it here. You know, like, I guess they're really desperate. So it'll have the same application package, same online community, same store, same system software user experience.
Same dashboard, I guess.
Same software user
everything.
experience. Same everything. All PlayStation 4 titles released October 2016 or later should support both the original PlayStation 4 system and the NEO system, which means that there will be a NEO mode, I'm assuming, in each game, which hopefully doesn't cause too much trouble for developers.
Does it say anything about how it's gonna look? Is there any difference on the look?
No, there's no physical, like, we don't know how it's gonna look physically.
It's probably gonna have like more curves.
You think so?
Yeah, curves and like maybe slightly smaller.
You think curves? Really?
Maybe.
Curves?
Yeah.
It's not really their thing.
Yeah, Sony
It's true. It's like really more.
Sony only really did the curves in PS3.
They're so edgy.
Or in the
Very
PS1. The PSX. Is it
PSX.
That's right.
PSX was rounder. Yeah.
Curvaceous around the
Yeah.
corners.
You're right. You're right. You guys are right.
Yeah.
Curvaceous.
But they've gone back and forth technically.
Yeah.
So PS1 had some curves, and the PS2 was flat, flat, flat.
Yeah.
Even the thin one was flat, flat, flat. Even the thin one was flat, flat,
Yeah.
flat.
PS3 had curves.
PS3 had curves, and PS4 the back to flat.
Yeah.
I guess it remains to be seen. Anyway, so 4K display support for people who have ultra high def TVs. Many games will have additional improvements for people with just regular HD TVs. So there'll be higher frame rate, more stable frame rate, improved graphics fidelity, and additional graphics features, etc. They actually put etc. in their document.
Yeah,
So
'cause
I'm
that-
assuming there's a lot to come. So, I mean, for those of you who are worried that the specs of the hardware might not be the same, like, what do you guys think the hardware might look like?
Small increase in like RAM and GPU.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where
Maybe-
else they could go.
Maybe the graphics, like increased graphics fidelity or something. Because I'm imagining if you're paying for a whole new console, it might not be as expensive as a PS4, right? Because they probably paid out their RNA and all that stuff. But I think that if they're going to put this out, it has to be like under $300.
Maybe it has
Because
higher
why would? Maybe it does. We're Polygon in this case.
They don't want it to be overpriced. They don't want it to be too expensive. I
No,
think.
because I bought a PS4. I bought the white PS4, and you know, when Destiny came out.
I got it launch day.
Yeah, there you go.
Very happy.
So how can they entice me by buying a side grade to a currently existing console?
Yeah. You know what? If they keep it like 350,
350 is doable.
350, I'll probably get a NEO. $350, I'll probably get a Neo.
I will probably have to wait until something comes out that is really like, okay, I need to have.
Well, I'm getting the PlayStation VR.
Right.
But
It's been much better
it's been
on-
said that you don't need the Neo to run a VR.
Absolutely not. They announced that it's not necessary whatsoever for the VR.
But it most likely it's gonna help.
Yeah,
Like if
for sure.
Just basic, like the basic stuff is better, then you're assuming that the VR experience will also be better.
Yeah,
I guess.
basically. So if we just take a quick overview, to use the same Jaguar cores as the original PS4 at a higher frequency. So instead of 8 cores at 1.6, it's 8 cores at 2.1, which is 1.3 times faster. Uses the improved version of AMD GPU.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going? Ugh? You know AMD does consoles, right? It's like all the consoles are AMD.
I'm still allowed to do this on AMD as much as I want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally, but it's actually going to be running 36 CUs at 911 megahertz each, so it's 2.3 times the flops. So we're like graphically, it's huge improvement. And then it's using the same 8 gig DDR5.
Do you think what I think what's gonna happen?
What?
We're gonna see like a really big improvement initially on graphics and frame rates, and as time moves on, devs will find a way of being able to extract that same kind of power and technology on a non-Neo console, and it's gonna end up looking more or less the same until the PS5 comes out.
I don't think so. I think
Over time.
Over time, but the Neo is gonna keep improving too.
True.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
always gonna be that distance between the Neo.
They will. You
Yeah.
know what it's gonna be, right? It's gonna be the same as devs who make their game for 4K textures for PC. So for people who have the high-end graphics cards and stuff.
True.
And then they have a lower resolution version for people who have less performant PCs. That's what it's gonna be, right?
Fair enough.
And just so that they can hit the same frame rates and the
Yeah.
same this and that. But what's gonna happen is they're gonna get better performance on a Neo for games that are going not to be running in 4K.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're running in 1080p, which I am, because if I get a Neo, I'm going to be in 1080p. So I think that the best move for me would be to keep a 1080p TV, get the Neo, get my PSVR, and I'm going to see a way bigger quality of
Yeah.
of performance on that than I would on
On a 4K TV.
a 4K TV, right? Which would essentially be the same on the 4K TV as it would on the 1080p with the one I have right now.
I think for me, honestly, I'm just gonna wait and see how the price looks.
Yeah?
Because if I'm going to spend $350 on something, it might as well be on, for me personally, towards
Yeah.
PC parts instead of a new side grade.
Or you could wait until they come up with a pack that is gonna be most likely the Neo and the VR together.
Maybe. Who knows?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that.
Yeah.
It would make sense for
Imagine-
marketing wise. Like,
Imagine if instead of being like $400 per, you get both for $600.
not gonna happen. Maybe
never know.
just the headset and the console.
Who knows?
But anyway, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we can be cautiously optimistic about the Neo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, you should go check out some more right over here. If you like the cap I'm wearing, or you want to see what other TMS swag you can pick up, you should check out Manson's clothing down below. And last but not least, if you like free games, because everybody does, you should check out Gamers Giveaway down below, and they give a free game away every single week, so check that out. Thanks for watching again. Have a great one, guys.